Okay, we got two more pairs of boots to look at today. I'm still on the hunt for a pair of boots to buy. Haven't even opened this box yet. Trying to do this one-handedly. So I'm going to do a box opening and then do a review similar to what I did last time. Now, there are two different styles of boots, basically really close to the same. Alrighty. Open that box out too. Toss that over there in the way. Alrighty. Tec and Georgia boot. Georgia boots are your traditional logger. Is that? That actually looks like it's leather, which is shocking. Unlined logger boot. And the Tecs are what's called a packer. They're similar, only they got a more traditional slick style versus a grippy style. So I'll come back later in the video and I will do an overview of the boots themselves. Okay, so you saw me open the box and retrieve the boots. I did try them both on, and this is the Tec, it's a packer style. This is the Georgia logger style. This one is an 8 wide, and right here is still too narrow for my foot. I could probably stretch it out, but I'd rather not. If not, and I'll get into some of the other things as to why I'm going to go ahead and return this boot as well. This one is about half a size too big. I bet I could get away with a 7.5 in Georgia boot. So, let me give you a side profile view of each boot here. Then we'll go over a couple things. We'll start with the Tec. Now, the Tec, I cannot remember the price off the top of my head, but it was less than $100. Not much less, but it was right around 100. It looks pretty good, and I know the leather, even though it's soft, is somewhat sturdy because my dad had a pair of their loggers. The Tec has a padded tongue. The welt is rubber, all of it, except for this piece here, which feels like plastic. There's the tread design. Looks about like a cowboy boot, which is kind of is. Here's the other side. The main reason I'm returning them is I really do not feel like stretching it out right here, because those rivets dug into my feet. Your experience may be different. The kiltie is removable. See? False tongue, whatever you want to call it. So if you don't like that, you can take it out. But all in all, not a bad built boot, just a little narrower than I was expecting. And I do not have a wide foot. If you sit down and take measurements of my foot, I am an 8D. Okay, now we'll go over here to the Georgia logger. Standard logger boot. Oh, one thing in common between these two boots I'll tell you in just a minute. Standard logger boot. Got your typical sole on it. Bars and stars. Now this one's got something a little different. That's a leather welt. it's a 270-degree leather welt, and then it goes to this plastic welt, just for the back side of it. Back up. But the reason I'm not getting these is, like I said, they're half a size too big, which during the winter would be okay. But also, something common with both of these boots is these eyelets. I know these ones are flimsy. This is the Tec here, because I have the loggers my dad had, and this one and this one, I believe, I have to open almost every time to lace them. I fear the same thing's going to happen with these. See, it's very lightweight speed hooks. I mean, granted, I'm not taking them on and off multiple times a day, but you know, every day I wear them. The tongue on these ones is not lined. Get you an interior shot here. It is an unlined boot. A little bitty bit of foam down there. Show you I'm not kidding about the size. This is the Tec again. I'll show you the inside of this boot real quick. Yeah, I wore these for about 5 minutes and I could tell they were going to hurt my feet too much. Again, unlined, lined tongue, and then a foam like footbed. So, all in all, do I think that's a bad boot? No. If you need a pair of boots and all you got's $100, I would go with them. These are 160, almost 170. For the same price, you can get a pair of Red Wing, not Red Wings, Irish Setters by Red Wing. For the same price, you can get a pair of Carolinas off Amazon and pocket $30. So I do not think these are built as not well as Carolinas are, honestly. Those are just my thoughts. I did like the leather welt in this. It does make it a little bit rebuildable, but that's still plastic, so that's going to break just like it would if this piece was plastic as well. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.